Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't yet checked out my last video, make sure you go and do that. So if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my current foundation routine, and you get to see a little bit more of this look going on. And just to let you guys know about some of the hair detail as well. So I purchased this hair from NA Style, and it's a 13x4 closure, and I believe I bought it in an 18-inch as well. So let me just show you guys a bit more of the hair. It's still a little damp, but I've had this unit for about 6 months now, and I'm telling you, it has not disappointed me. Out of all the curly units I've bought, it's so soft. And you know, sometimes with curly hair it can be high maintenance, but I find with this one, if you prep it right, you know, it's gonna do a very good job. But anyway guys, let's get straight into this video. So guys, do not judge me by how I'm looking right now. But I recently purchased these big bonnets from Amazon, and I absolutely love them, especially when it's time to do my makeup. But for primer, I'm going to be going in with the BECCA primer today. I'm going out with a friend, and when I go out, I like to just my makeup to be a bit more matte, a bit more dewy for the day. I don't plan to top it up at any point. So yeah, I'm just going to apply a bit on my hands. And then I'm going to apply that all over my face. Focusing mainly on my T-zone area where I get really oily. Then the outer perimeter of my face. And then the top of my forehead as well. Move this back a little bit more. My face is feeling very dry, very damp. That's one thing I really love about this primer. I'm just going to add a little bit more. It just makes your face literally go, and I really love that about it. Let me just apply a bit more to my face, like so. Okay, so before I go in with my foundation, I'm going to go in with this sleek highlighting illuminating drops. I just really like this to put under my foundation sometimes, especially when I don't think I'm going to wear much highlighter today. So in times where I'm not going to wear much highlighter, I just like to have that extra glow underneath my foundation. So I'm just going to get it. What I like to do is I don't apply it straight to my face. I apply some to my hand and then I spread it across my face, because sometimes it can just create that big blob that I don't really like. So I'm just going to get some of it. I'm just going to pat it where I'll put my highlight areas, like so. Like this. Kind of blend that out a little bit, and then on the other side as well. Just going to pat that in. Without digging out my eyes with these nails. A bit more on the top. And then as well, I'm going to apply a bit to my nose. Like so. I'm going to apply a bit to my forehead area. A little bit to my chin. And then a little bit above my lips as well. Do you guys remember back in the days? I don't know, I shouldn't really say back in the days because some people still do it. But when people used to love to do that little gold rim on top of their lip. Oh, hated it. Absolutely hated it. But yeah, I'm just going to continue to just blend that in on my skin. And already you guys can kind of, you know, see that glow on my skin. How it's looking. So for foundation, I'm going to be going in with the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the shade 365. And guys, this has literally been the only foundation I've been wearing for the past maybe 6 weeks. I don't know what it is, but all my other foundations, they just seem to, either they're just not giving me full coverage, or some of them, like my NYX one, is just looking a bit red on my skin. And yeah, this one has just really been doing it for me. Like, if you want a low-end foundation, I definitely recommend this one. Like, it's so amazing. It just matches my skin tone perfectly. So I'm just gonna get a foundation brush and apply that all over my skin, like so. Honestly, this foundation, can you guys see the coverage? Can you see the coverage? Like, what do you mean? This is perfect for an everyday foundation. Like, if you're looking for something, you know, for every day, I would definitely recommend this one, because yeah, it's really been doing it for me recently. Like, I've just been wearing it every day. If I have somewhere to go, I'm just like, right, that foundation, you know, can you see the coverage that it's giving me as well? You know, it's just perfect. And the outlines of my lips. And it just feels so light on your face as well. Like, as you guys can see, I'm doing my makeup now. In a few hours, my face will be the same. It will still be snatched. Guys, for concealer, I'm going to be going in with my E.L.F concealers. So one of the shades are tan neutral, but the other shade, the sticker must have come off at the bottom, so I don't actually know what the shade is. But I'm going to start off by going in with the darker one, and then I'll go in with the lighter one, just to give me that more of a highlighted look. So I'm just going to apply this to my face, going very close to my under eye as well, because today I really want a snatch look. And then I'm going to put it on the brim of my nose as well, like so. And then I'm just going to go in with a beauty blender and just begin to blend that out. A damp beauty blender, should I say. And one thing about this concealer is it dries extremely quick, so you have to move fast. If you don't move fast, then it's not going to blend. You're going to have to literally liquefy your face to get that blending. But I'm just trying to move as quick as I can while it's still able to move. And yeah, I'm just going to begin to just pat that in. I'll just quickly do my nose as well before it dries. When I bought it, I don't know, it didn't seem to dry as quick, but recently when I've been wearing it, it's like I can't keep it on my face for too long, or it will just dry. So I'm just going to press that into my skin on both sides. Push it in. I usually take my nose stud out, but I forgot today. I don't think it's very hygienic to keep your nose stud in, but that's just me. So I'm just going to press that in a bit more until I'm happy with it.
And I'm just going to press some of that to kind of clean up the inside of my tear duct, so there's not no harsh lines. I'm going to clean that up. Right there.
And then I'm going to go in with the lighter shade, and I'm just going to go in only the beginning of my eyes, just to give it a more of a highlighted look. just like so, and then the tip of my nose. And I'm gonna start with the nose, because I just want that highlighted look just at the tip, so when I contour you'll be able to see it a bit more. And then I'm just gonna go and blend that out. Trying to not go as high as I did the last time. Just gonna blend it. And also go in the middle of this one as well. So to set my under eye, I'm going to go in with the Morphe translucent powder before I go in with my contour. So I'm just going to begin to apply that under my eyes and above my eye as well. Like so. I'm just going to bring the powder to the bridge of my nose as well, just to get that sharpness. And I don't actually like to bake because I feel like it makes your face look quite ashy. So I'm just gonna dust that powder off. Like so. So for my contour, I'm gonna be going in with my Makeup Obsession contour stick, and it's in shade D07. So I'm just gonna begin to apply that to my face. Like so. I'm gonna apply some to my nose. And then around my face. And also going in as well. As I said, guys, today I'm really trying to go for that cinched look. Where's the lid? But yeah, I'm just gonna begin to blend that in my face. Before I set my contour, I'm going to go in with the RCMA powder, and this is just in a clear white colour, and I'm just going to set my under eye again, just to give it more of a finish. I'm just going to go in like so with the powder. And then to set my contour, I'm going to be going in with the Makeup Revolution Splendour Ultra Matte Bronzer in medium dark. And I have been loving this bronzer actually. It's really nice. I have two of them. I think I have the darker shade in this as well, but this one is actually just perfect for my skin tone, as you can see. Just to set all of my makeup, I'm going to be going in with the MAC Mineralize Skinfinish in Deep Dark. So then I'm going to set my makeup using the Makeup Revolution setting spray. And then yeah, so I'm going to do the rest of my makeup off camera and then I'll show you guys the finished look. So guys, this is the finished look. So I hope that you all enjoyed this video and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.